core strength is essential for many functional activities, as you know. And you can find tons of core exercises on the internet, but most of them are not very functional and not very specific in terms of stabilizing the back and protecting the back from injuries. In this video, you will learn a very functional and an effective core exercise that will protect your back from injuries. And by the way, please watch my previous video where I talk about proper use of core muscles. If you want to learn how to retrain your body and then movement safely and then effectively and then move better, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every week. I am Taro Iwamoto. I am a Feldenkrais practitioner with my backgrounds in athletic training, physical therapy, martial arts, and the Feldenkrais method. I have helped many people like you overcome and then move beyond the pain and the limitations. Now it's your turn and let's dive in. Okay, so for this exercise, I'm going to use a elastic band, the TheraBand you can buy from any sport goods store. And then I'll just, and I put it in the door jamb, and I'm gonna hold on to the band, and at about waist level. And you can do this one standing. You can also do this one in sitting too. But be sure to watch my previous video where I talk about proper use of core and the proper use of the hips. Because when you think about training your core muscles and functionally, you want to train your hip and in your core together. And you see why, and you see what that means. So using this one, I'll hold it right in front of me, and then the further away from my body, and then the harder it's gonna be. So you can decide where you wanna start with both hands. And then you've probably seen this exercise, you're just doing the trunk rotation, okay, with the elastic band, or if you go to the gym, there is the cable weights as well. It's the same thing, but this is how you do this makes a difference. And instead of initiating the movement from your trunk muscles, remember, core's job is to transmit the force that is generated by the powerful hip muscles. And the role of the hip is to generate the force. So you want to initiate the movement from your hips. So if I'm holding the band like this one, and then initiating the turning, initiating the rotation from my hip. In this case, I'm using my right hip. And the way to do that is you direct your force, okay? And by pushing that right foot down and in out directions, which is going to initiate the turn of the pelvis. And then now you are going to keep your spine, engage your core muscles so that spine is going to move with the pelvis, right? And that's how you engage your core muscles. The core muscles are efficiently in transmitting that force that you are generating with your hips. Okay? But if you didn't use your core muscles, if the core muscle is not really in catching up with the movement of the hips, and then you end up in a twist in your back and destabilizing the spine, all right? So to properly train your core muscles, you have to use your hips and train the movement patterns together, right? So I'm pushing through my right foot down into the floor and out, which is going to turn my pelvis. And I'm going to now turn my spine together and control that motion and coming back here. And do it slowly so that you controlling movement, both rotating and then coming back, decelerating here and here. Okay, and this is a lot different from, okay, just engage your core and then do all the movement from your trunk. What you end up doing is you are destabilizing the spine, which is really not what you want to do. You want to train these movement patterns so that that you are engaging your core, using your core in a very functional way to keep your back stable, to protect your back from injuries. So you're probably going to ask me how many repetitions and how many sets you should be doing. Do it slowly, control, never compromise quantity. Well, excuse me, never compromise quality over quantity. Okay? Quality always first. And with the quality, 3 sets of 15 repetition is good. Control. Back. And be sure to pay attention to breathing. Never want to hold your breath. You can coordinate with the breathing out, exhalation as you turn, and breathe in as you come back. Then after you're done 15 times, and then you can simply turn around and then work on the other side, because you want to be able to train in both, you want to be able to move in a functional way in both ways, not only turning one direction, but be able to use that same strategy and the same movement patterns in doing that. 3 sets of 15 repetitions and in both each directions. And then you can do that a couple of times a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, using the band like this. All right, so this is the first exercise, and then in the next video, I'm going to show you another functional core exercise. And please leave a comment and questions in the comment section below. If you want to improve your back pain, be sure to grab your free movement guide to pain-free back at the link below. Check out these videos, and if you like this video, and hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe and share with your friends. Comment below how helpful you found this video was. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Happy mindful movement. Bye bye.